Okay, for this one, I'm going to be using a drop D tuning. So just take the low E, drop it down a whole step there, so we end up with the D, A, D, G, B, E. Because unfortunately we have a low E flat note that we're going to need to hit here. And this drop D will just kind of make for a really easy shape for the chords. So D, A, D, G, B, E should work just fine. And this initial section, the intro, and this is also what happens kind of like at the start of the second verse. It's just kind of like this picking through, this little, sort of arpeggiation happening here. And we start with this C minor look, and I like to be down here where we're going to hit the 3A, and then we hit a couple of G notes, and back to the 1D. So it'd be, right, and we just do that twice. Oh, don't hit that B. Alright, and now we're going to use our low E flat note that we need. And like I said, the drop D makes it pretty easy. We just kind of switch, hit the first fret on the low D here, and you can pretty much just kind of like make the power chord shape, just like bar the 1 on the D, A, D. Not going to use the A string here, but just makes it a little easier just to get that. And you want to only do like these low 3 strings here, because we want this open G under it, because we're going to do basically the same thing we just did, just switch that 3A for the 1 on the low D. Alright, so we hit the 1 low D, and then the couple open Gs, and then the 1 on the middle D. Twice. Alright, and then we just shift up to this, what's kind of like an A major 7 thing going on, which basically we just take our 1 on the low D and the A, zoom it up to 6, and we just hit the 6 low D, 6A, hit the open G, back to the 6A. Alright, and we stay there twice as long. We go through that 4 times. Okay, we're just using the index finger there. And aside from that, basically with the next part, we just shift the style. Instead of doing an arpeggiation, we just do kind of like this quarter note down strum here, and it's the same stuff. With this one, just be careful not to hit the open B string because it doesn't play too well, plays nice. So just hit the 3A, 1D, open G. Okay, do about 8 strums on that. Shift up to our 1s, and now you can just include the A. So we got the 1 low D, A, middle D, and the open G. Same kind of feel there. And then you can just come up and strum the power chord at the 6th fret here, the A flat 5. And it's twice as long just as before. Alright, and then we have this pre-chorus section, which I think just happens before the first chorus. At least this repeat that we'll see. But anyway, we start here with this same deal, C minor, the 3A, 1D, open G, same feel, strum it out 8 times. To the E flat, the 1s with the open G. But like I said, I think this only happens before the first chorus, where we're going to repeat that again, the C minor to E flat again. And then we go to our A flat 5 at the 6th fret here. Stay on that, 16 strums. Alright, and then we get to our chorus, and here we switch up the order, where we're going to start on the E flat. And this is kind of a bigger dynamic going on here, and it's a real kind of just loose shuffling strum. Just try to follow kind of like the bass drum and the snare are doing, and you should be fine. And we start with our E flat, just a big E flat now, so just the 1s on the D, A, D with the open G. And it's just kind of like a strum 1 2 3 4, something like that. Then we zoom up to our A flat major 7, so just doing the 6s on the D, A, D with the open G. And it's that same kind of like hit, couple, 1 2 3 4, couple. It's all pretty loose and arbitrary here. Don't get locked down on trying to be exact here. Just kind of follow like the shuffle that the drums are doing. And we repeat those 2 chords twice. And a special note, once we get to the end of the song, that final chorus outro, those 2 chords just repeat. Alright, but at the end of the first chorus, we shift to our C minor again, the 3A 1D open G, and with this it's like a hit, 1 2 3 4, then to the E flat, the ones on the DAD with the open G, same kind of shuffling feel. Alright, we just go through that once, and then we zoom up to the A flat major 7, the 6s with the open G, and we stay on this for a good while. And over the top of that, we get two kind of lead things that are happening. And you can try this with a slide. I was kind of having some trouble with the getting it to ring out nicely here, so I just do it with the fingers. But you can do the middle D here, just slide that E flat note up to the G. You probably want to get some like gain on there, maybe some reverb and echo just to help the note linger. And you go through that a couple times, and then we do this little back and forth with the F note here, where we go 3 1 3 1, just sliding back and forth. Alright, to that E flat note, and then just start it off 1 to 5 again. Alright, and then the second lead thing, this definitely has, you know, some reverb and delay on it and some gain there, and it's just this slightly bending G note where we'll start just hitting it maybe about 4 times or so, and then we just give it this slight little like half bend and release. Something like that, okay? And other than that, once you get all those parts settled, you should have the whole song.